The Gann Square Indicator, which has been thoughtfully provided on the TradingFinder website for various trading platforms, allows dedicated traders to easily download the essential indicator file for both MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 directly from this specific section. Additionally, to thoroughly learn how to effectively use and skillfully operate this powerful indicator, they can diligently study this comprehensive guide. From the navigation section, we carefully select the indicator file and then proceed to run the application file for both the chart and the indicator itself. Once this valuable indicator is successfully loaded onto the chart, it immediately begins to precisely draw Fibonacci ratios on the displayed price chart. The Gann Square Indicator is indeed a very special and highly practical tool for advanced technical analysis trading, which, by utilizing sophisticated Fibonacci tools, significantly helps to accurately identify crucial price levels and potential price reactions. This particular indicator is a powerful combination of Fibonacci levels and Fibonacci arcs, along with a fan, which is specifically used to identify important pivot points or key levels and potential price reversal zones. In the detailed settings section, under Inputs, there are several important options readily available. In the first section, with the very first parameter, we can precisely specify the standard settings for the integrated Zigzag indicator, which is conveniently set to its default value here. The most important and critical parameter in this entire section is the first input, which is the Zigzag depth. By carefully using this particular parameter, we can effectively set the major and larger pivots to be considered for analysis. The higher we set this parameter, the more major and larger pivots will be accurately identified, and conversely, the lower we set it, the more minor and shorter pivots will be precisely detected on the chart. In the next important part, we can specify the exact number of candles in the chart's historical data to be calculated, which by default is thoughtfully set to 1000 candles. In this part, we can also specify the time frame for the indicator's calculation, which by default is set to the current or active time frame. And here we can select from options ranging from 1 minute to monthly time frames. In the next part of the settings, options related to Fibonacci retracement levels are provided. In this section, first we can enable or disable the display of Fibonacci retracement levels on the chart. By default, this option is enabled. In the next section, we can choose the drawing style of the lines from among 5 different modes. We can select from dashed, dotted, and solid lines. We can change the color of the Fibonacci retracement lines to any color we like. And finally, we can specify the thickness of the lines. In this section, we can set the Fibonacci retracement levels. By default, their values are already set. But we can also change their values as we like, based on our own trading system. If we need to increase the number of Fibonacci lines, we can do so by enabling this parameter. We can also use this button to draw Fibonacci levels. The next section is related to the Fibonacci arc, which is enabled by default, but we can set its starting state to false if we want. In this next section, we can specify which link method to use. There are 2 options here, and by selecting the second option, in this next section, we can manually specify its value, and by default, it's set to the first option, which automatically calculates the equivalent value. In the next parameter, we can specify the color of the Fibonacci arc, its drawing style, and we can freely change the thickness of its lines as we wish. In the following parameters, we can also specify the style of the Fibonacci arc. If we don't need to display more lines, we can disable this option, and other settings are also available for display. In the next section, we can also specify additional settings related to the Fibonacci fan or Gann fan here, which are enabled by default and display the Gann fan. We can choose its color, the drawing style, the thickness of the lines, and in the next parameter, specify the Fibonacci levels. If needed, we can enable this section. There are also other parameters here for displaying the Gann fan lines that we can select. The next section is related to the Fibonacci time zones, which by default is enabled here, and the Fibonacci time zones are drawn for me. We can choose the color of the lines, the drawing style, and finally specify the thickness of the Fibonacci time zone lines. In the body parameters, we can also set the label here so that it is displayed for me. And finally, in the last section, there is the Fibonacci expansion, which by default is enabled. In the settings, we can easily enable the specific option right here, or in this particular instance, I am enabling the Fibonacci retracement tool, and alongside it, I am also enabling the Fibonacci expansion tool so that I can effectively draw both the Fibonacci retracement and the Fibonacci expansion levels with precision. In this next section, you can customize the style and size of the Fibonacci for yourself, and in the following parameters, you can also adjust the Fibonacci ratios. In the settings, you can enable the retracement option and add other settings for it as well as this tool allows traders to easily be able to do this. Based on your own analysis and the intersection of Fibonacci ratios, you can identify the probable price reversal zones, pinpoint key pivot points, and in the case where the price moves towards the intersection or overlap of Fibonacci ratios, you can perform specialized analyses and identify price reaction points, or in the case of a breakout, you can recognize important levels beyond the price retracement. Or the continuation of the current trend, whether upward or downward, can be predicted. Alright friends, we've reached the end of this indicator tutorial. I'd be happy if you share your comments and suggestions with us in the feedback section.